Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing awesome. I'm looking for something. I'm trying to find this in my book from a day or so ago. I found it. Don't know how well this is gonna go. Kids are in the living room. I'm just sitting in the kitchen. So hopefully it goes pretty good. When you jump on, say hey. I'm gonna share with you guys something that just like, I don't know, touched me here, and I said it would be perfect to share, so I have to share it. It's not really showing me anybody that jumps on, but it says we got a couple people on here. So hey April, hey Edna, I hope everybody's doing good today. Hey Sarah, say hey when you jump on, let me know that you can hear me okay. And I'm going to share with you something that I just thought was really powerful. Most of you know that I read almost every morning. If you follow my story, you always see what I've read for the day. Always. I mean, always, always. Hey, everybody. You always see what I have read because I read every single morning before the kids get up. And usually it just depends. Sometimes I do devotionals. Sometimes I do just regular books. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Sometimes I do regular books. But usually I've been pretty fond of these devotionals I bought when I went to Target. Me and Target, we're BFFs. I love Target. But anyway, so when I went, I bought the 100 Days to Brave, and then I bought Embraced. And both of them are 100-day devotionals. And being the achiever that I am, I read both. I'm reading both because I couldn't do it. I was too excited. I love books. I just had to do both. So I took on both. You probably shouldn't do that, but I did that. Okay? I read both every single morning. I'm on the exact same day. I will finish them both at the same time, which is pretty disappointing because then I'll have to buy another one. But I love them, okay? I won't lie. Embraced is like, I like it more because it tells like a little bit longer stories. They're about 2 to 4 pages. So it is my preferred one. It is the one I like. But this one has been really good. But this one gave me, the 100 Days to Brave has gave me such like an aha moment this morning. I'm going to share some of it with you. I'm not going to read all of it to you because it's like, I would say like 2 full pages, little pages. But what I thought was so powerful is it was talking about things that arise in our lives that we say yes and no to. Okay, sometimes we feel obligated to tell people yes, even when we really don't have time to do things, you know. And I'm that way because I'm like a people pleaser. It's hard to believe, I know, but I'm a people pleaser. If somebody asks me to do something, I feel like I need to do it. Hey, Nicole. So reading this was really crazy, but it also applies to other areas in your life. And it was talking about knowing the right times to say yes to things and to say no to things. And that don't sound powerful yet, but just wait till you see how she wrote this. And I took it into a whole nother aspect, and I mean, I about came up out of my chair. Steve was just sitting over there smiling because I was just like, do you not understand this at the level I understand this? I'm gonna need you to get on my level. We need to talk about this the same thing. You need to understand. So it was so funny, and he was laughing because I was so excited. But so what she said was, she was talking about people who stood up for God even when it was hard. Okay, and she said, can you imagine that courage to stand when everyone else is bowing, knowing the result, knowing who you are and how you are respected, yet you choose to go against your boss or your king or whoever it is in a life-threatening way. And then you look at the verse, even if he does not, even if God doesn't rescue us from this, we will still say no. Even if this is against everything and God doesn't come to take care of us, we still believe in God. We still worship God. So we're still going to say no. We're still not going to do what society is telling us we should do because we serve God. And then I just thought it was so crazy because she says, I hope I have the courage to say, I know that God can do, but even if he doesn't. Like, do y'all see the power in that? Even if he doesn't, I know God can heal my friend's illness, but even if he doesn't, I know God can fix relationships, but even if he doesn't, I know that he can provide a spouse for me, or he can provide for me financially. He can give me an abundance life. He could make me come into money. He could do all these things for me. But even if he doesn't, are you still going to worship him? Even if he doesn't, are you still going to turn to him instead of turning away like society is telling you to do? Like, I think that is the most powerful thing. It's just like related to me in my life. I'll tell you how I felt about that. Even if he doesn't, I'm doing all of these things right now that, I'm scared to death about launching my boutique, you guys. We are fully launching a boutique. Like, we are going to have our stuff at our house and all these things. And I'm scared to death about it because I don't want to fail. I am I achieve things. I don't want to fail. But here's the thing. Even if he doesn't decide to make this boutique like the no big thing for our family, and it be the thing that helps our family and the thing that my family needs, even if he doesn't, I'm still going to worship him, and I'm still going to continue to follow his path. The blog I've opened, the book club I'm doing, even if he doesn't provide the people that I want to touch through that, even if he doesn't do that, I'm still going to do it because it's the right thing. It's what he wants me to do. It's where he wants me to be. So even if only one person joins on to that thing, I'm going to give that one person my full attention and give that one person my all, because that's where God has told me to be. So whether he provides one person or 25 people, I'm still going to go on there and act like I'm talking to 10,000, because that's how many people need to hear the message. So even if he doesn't, like, do y'all see how powerful that is to me? It resonated with my soul, y'all. I about jumped right out of my chair, because even if he doesn't, are you that strong in your faith that even if he does not bring you what you think you need, are you going to turn away from him, or are you going to come to him? Because something else that I've read today was most people, when they're not getting what they want, when the financial situation won't turn around, when God ain't sending them somebody to be with for the rest of their life, whatever they're doing, whatever they want, when God don't send them what they want, they tend to turn away. Oh, well, I'm not following that anymore. I'm gonna skip church this Sunday. God ain't listening to me anyway. He's forgot about me. He has not. He's gonna see how obedient you are to what you are doing, and if you'll prove it to him, he will give you what you're asking for. He will answer your prayer at the exact right time. He's never not answered my prayers at the exact right time, okay? He will answer them at the exact right time, and that is just the biggest thing. So most people, when they're not getting what they want right then, or when something just isn't going their way, when they're worried about something, or when something ain't happening as quick as they want it to happen, they skip church, they skip their reading, they skip their devotional for the day. They go down the rabbit hole, okay? Their faith ain't strong enough to stay in faith. If you will not turn away from God, but run to God when those things are happening, it's gonna change your life. Do you guys know? I'll be real with you. So the book club I've started, I've had a lot of people sign up for it, but a lot of people didn't join us yesterday because they ain't bought the book. I had a lot of messages coming in like, well, I ain't bought the book, so I didn't want to jump on, and but I really want to know what it's about. I really want to, hear. I really want you to pour into me. I only had 2 people jump on that thing. But I'm going to promise you something. You know what? It sucks, okay? It does kind of suck. You're like, I got this big message that I want to tell everybody. And I know God's calling me to do it. So why didn't he provide more people to show up? It's easy to question. But here's the thing. What if he's testing me? What if he's saying, okay, Kelsey, let's see. You really want to do this? Let's see if you can do this. I'm only going to have 2 people show up. We're going to see how discouraged you get. And if you get discouraged, are you going to quit or are you going to stay? Are you going to quit, or are you going to find something else that, another way to approach this, another way to reach the people? Are you going to change things and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it? Or are you just going to quit? You done it one time and, I didn't get the results I like. I'm just going to quit. And it's the way God wants me to go. That's not how it works, okay? But staying in faith, even if he doesn't, you guys, even if he doesn't, live a life you love. Be how you want to be excited about what you're doing. It does not matter. Even if he doesn't, are you still going to be faithful? Even if he doesn't take you where you want to go, are you still going to be faithful? I can't. I could go on this all day, you guys. This is stuff that just gets me pumped up. When I read that, I was like, oh my God, that is so powerful. Steve didn't see how powerful it was to me. But I mean, I was up out of my chair. Me and him, we needed to get on the same level because I was on fire. I was like, oh, it is some good stuff. But that has stuck with me, even if he doesn't. And last night, even when I wanted to get discouraged, even when, you know, I'm being pulled to do this, I'm being called to do this, why am I also being challenged? You know, because you have to be obedient. You have to prove to God that you're going to be obedient. And inspiring a whole bunch of people, that is important. Are you going to stick with it, or are you going to let it go? Because I can't give you the audience you want if you're just going to let it go, if you're not going to stick with it. And he's testing you. He wants to know if he can trust you with things. Can he trust you? Can he trust you with being obedient to things? I mean, that was one of my biggest realizations, you guys. Can he trust me? Can he trust me with being obedient with small things so that he can give me big things? Can he trust me with keeping my house clean? Can he trust me with my kids? Can he trust me with the little every single day things? Because if he can't trust me, he can't bless me. You know, plenty of people come into like large amounts of money. You hear about it all the time, right? But what do they do with that money? That's money that should last them years. Okay? They blow it. They blow it and they're broke and they're back on the street in a matter of months. That shows God he can't trust them with an abundant life. He can't trust them with that kind of money because they don't know how to use it yet. Okay? I would, you know, if God would have gave me the things I got now a couple years ago, I wouldn't have known what to do with it. I wouldn't have been in the right mindset to deal with those kind of things. So you know, you have to grow. Show him you can be obedient with these things. If you're only making $7.25 an hour right now, show him you know how to manage your money. Okay, I know that that's like the hardest thing. But show him that you know how to manage your money. Show him you can pay your bills on time. Show him he can trust you. Show him he can trust you with the housework, with keeping your house clean, with doing things on time, when they're supposed to be done, by the deadlines. Show him that you're going to be obedient to the calling he wants to put on you. And if you will be so abundant. Preachers could not preach if they wasn't obedient enough to get up every single Sunday and be there. Okay? Things just can't happen, okay? You have to be obedient for these things. I will read some of the comments now, you guys. I can't read them and talk because I'm like, yeah, I'll see a squirrel and we'll have a problem. I might have to read some of these. I did see one on here that asked if you can share. Yes, you can share, of course. Share away. Hey, I love knowing that people from Kentucky can see me. Love it. I don't care at all about people sharing my content, you guys. I know I made a post a couple weeks ago about copying my stuff. I could care less if you share it. Share it all day long. I don't even care if you take my words and turn them into your own words and write your own post. I don't even care about that. What I care about is somebody literally copied it, like word for word copied. I mean, like, click, copy, paste. I mean, on their time. That is what I was not okay with, because that is, you know, some of the stuff I share is really personal, and there's no way you can post those things because those are my feelings. And you don't feel the way I feel. Your life is different than my life. So share away for sure. Take it, put it in your own words, share your story, any of that. Just don't click the button and copy and paste with like your picture, because it doesn't have the same meaning, and it won't have the same meaning for your audience. Let's just clarify that. That's all that means. He does. He knows what's best for us. He knows completely what's best for us. And he will give you your calling. He will give you everything. I listened to something this morning too, you guys, that I'll just touch on really quick before I tell you guys something before I get off here. And it was so powerful too while I was sitting here making my oil order, because I have a essential oil like problem. Me and my mama spend way too much. And I'm putting in mine and her stuff today. And you know, so many people can be successful and not be happy because they're focusing more on providing to other people than providing for themselves. They're focusing more on, they can do all the things they ever want to do, but are they passionate about where they are? Are they passionate about where they are? Are they happy about where they are? Are they happy with their life, with their kids, with their relationships? Because you can't be at the level you want to be at if you are not. You can serve as many people all day as long as you want, okay? I can sit on here and give y'all an inspirational message every single morning and get y'all up out of y'all's chair and ready to go. But if I'm not serving my family, okay, hold on. If I'm not serving my family and I'm not passionate about what I'm doing and happy about what I'm doing and on fire from what I'm doing, then I can't go anywhere. He gave the perfect example of Tony Robbins, which is so funny because my day's kind of lining up with him. When I woke up this morning, I looked at my memories and a Tony Robbins thing come up. And then I listened to that, not knowing what it was even about. And Tony Robbins' story come up. And I'm like, oh my God, speak to me, Jesus, because that is what happened. It's lining up. And I see these things line up in my life every single day. And at the end of the day, I'm like, wow. Like, he really did talk to me today. Like, was I listening?
Now can I talk to you, Mommy?
What?
I found a Sonic game.
Okay, you can download Sonic. Hello, Jesus. But his story was, Tony Robbins did everything, or Robin Williams. I got my names on myself. Robin Williams. He done everything that he ever wanted to do. He done everything. He made people laugh. People loved him. Everybody loved him. He was financially great. We know that. He made people laugh. He won awards. I mean, he lived a spectacular life, but he still took his own. Okay, he still took his own because he wasn't fulfilled in himself, and mental things can go along in that also, but do you love yourself? Okay, and if you don't, you need to get it right. You need to change it, and it's a choice. Choices and decisions are the main thing that takes us from where we are to where we want to go. And are you making the choices that fulfill your life? Are you making the choices that bring you to life or take you out? Because I promise you right now, I made some decisions to stay in some relationships a couple years ago. And they took life from me instead of gave it to me. Okay? Hey! You people that ask me if real life ever happens, right over there on the couch. They've been fighting all morning. But, so real life, yes, it does happen. But, I mean, are you making the decisions that make you happy? Because plenty of times we make the decisions to please other people before we're making decisions that make us happy. And that's a problem. Your mission is to make yourself happy. Fulfill yourself every single day, every single morning. I do it every single morning before I talk to anybody. I can't even talk to people until I get in my mental state. I need to know what my day's going to be like, So are you making decisions that make yourself happy? Are you making decisions that make you miserable? And if you're making the decisions that make you miserable, you need to turn that around. Okay, you need to turn that around. You need to start making decisions that make you happy. You need to start making decisions that bring you to life. You need to start making decisions that put you on fire. Okay? Because if you're making decisions that keep you miserable, you are never going to get to the level of happiness that you can be. And guys, I'm not saying I don't have bad days, but I swear to y'all, if y'all could just feel how happy I am and excited I am, probably 90% of the time how great I am, I am perfectly happy with my life. I don't care if Mary Jane down the road don't like who I am. Ain't my problem. I love who I am. I love my life. I have 2 beautiful kids. I have a beautiful fiance. My pretty ring. I have everything that I need. I'm making decisions that make me happy. I'm not in a relationship anymore that's sucking life instead of taking life. I'm making decisions that make me happy, and some of them scare the daylights out of me, but I'm making the decision because I know they'll make me happy. So even though it's scary, it's making me happy. So I've went on so many different subjects this morning. I gotta quit talking to y'all. I gotta get in alignment. I'm just all over the place this morning. I seen a message right here. Can you message me after this and us talk? You sorry? Yeah, just Marissa, just, you can message me, or if you want to message me now, so it'll be in my inbox, or I will message you as soon as we get off here. That is completely fine. Thank you guys for sharing. I love all the comments. I have to go look in a little bit. Okay, let me jump on this really quick. The book club that people did not join, the people that did not join last night because they felt like they couldn't because they didn't have the book. You guys, it's fine. I know that finances can be tough for people. This book's only about $12, okay? I am sure. I do not know that libraries have it, but you know what I do know? I do know that libraries will order any book that you want. If you'll go in there and tell them that you want something, most of the time they will order it. I know the ones in my area will. So, you can get it at the library, or you can still follow along. I want to tell y'all kind of what we, talked about, okay? And I'm going to do it really quick because I've already touched on a lot of subjects this morning. But something that we talked about last night that I absolutely loved. Okay, so there is a woman in the Bible, and do you know what she does for real life? She, what her job was, okay, is she was a prostitute. And yet, God still used her to do a miraculous thing. Okay, so, and I ain't going to tell you much because I want to leave some suspense because you need to read the book. It's amazing. You can also download Kindle, audio version, all that's cheaper. But, so he took a prostitute and he used her for his good. He used her to help him. And she made it into the Bible. Do you know how important that she must have been? No matter what her title was. It didn't matter what she did for work. You know, it didn't matter that, you know, what she was doing wasn't right. You know, we all don't do things that are right every single day. But he still used her. He still used her for greatness. You know, she wasn't norm. She didn't fit in because she was doing something she wasn't supposed to, but God still used her. And I thought that that was so powerful. And then they told 2 stories in the first chapter, okay? And then it also talked about Abigail. And Abigail stayed faithful to a man who was mean and hateful and wasn't good and fought with people, fought with other people. You know, he was horrible, okay? He was horrible. But she stayed faithful to him because that was her husband, and she had to. And even though she was such a good person, she stayed faithful. And because she stayed faithful, okay, and because she stayed faithful to this man, even when she shouldn't have because he was so bad, but she knew she needed to, she was his wife, she stayed faithful. So when he passed away, when he died, I don't know how he died. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have no idea how he died. I just know that when he died, do you know she ended up with somebody who respected her and loved her? And I resonated so much with this story because of what I have went through. Okay, and I haven't shared that part of my story yet. I haven't shared about what my marriage was like when I was married for 6 years to my children's dad. I have not shared that, but one day I will. But for right now, I haven't. But I resonated with the story so much, and there's so many women that also can. You know, Abigail, she stayed faithful in a marriage that she shouldn't have. Okay, but God turned around and he blessed her with a husband who loved her and respected her, who was wealthy, who done great things. And because she stayed in faith and because she done the right thing and she honored God, he blessed her. Okay, so we talked about that in the book club, and we talked about what we learned from it and what we could take from it and put into our own lives. And the thing that we took from it that we could put into our own lives is we're not made to fit in. Okay, I'm like not friends with anybody, almost anybody. I might have 1 or 2 that I went to high school with. In high school, I was even, in high school, I didn't have a lot of friends. Okay, I worked like all the time when I was in high school. I still didn't hardly have any friends. I had 1 or 2, don't get me wrong, but as far as best friends, I've never had your girl never had a best friend. Steve is my best friend. Okay, my man is my best friend. I've never had a best friend. I always felt like an outcast. I've never had just a friend that I've been friends with all the live long day. I've never had one of those. And do you know why? Because I'm wired differently. And that is something that this book taught us. And the women that were on the thing last night, they all resonated with it too. They were all the same. We aren't wired. We aren't all wired the same. Good morning. We aren't all wired the same, and that's okay. And that's what this, this taught us is we're not meant to be wired like everybody else. If we were all wired the same, all of us would share the same purpose and everything would be so boring. I don't know what she's doing. She's clapping her hands. I guess she's happy. I don't know. Like clap your hands if you're happy. I don't know what she's doing. But ain't that amazing? Like, this book club, and it was just the first night. So, really, I just kind of talked about how everything was going to go. And if you're watching this and you're already a part of the book club, but you didn't join last night, but you are getting the emails and stuff like that, look in your emails today because I'm going to change things up a bit, okay? I want to reach a larger audience, and I think that I have thought of a way to do it. Yes, I think I have thought of a way to do it. So Emma ain't gonna work on this YouTube. So I'm gonna send out an email today about the things that we're changing, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. And I'm really excited about it. And I think it's just gonna be better. And it's just like I've said, if I didn't get the results I want, I'm gonna keep going until I get those results. And I'm just gonna keep changing up what I'm doing. And here, Emma. I'm just going to keep changing up the things that I'm doing until I get the results that I'm looking, until I get the results God needs me to get. I'm going to keep finding which way He needs me to do this. So I'm going to switch up some things. I'm going to send out an email today. Of course you're allowed. Everybody's allowed into the book club. I love it. It's just something fun that I'm doing where we pick a book, we read each week, and we all come together as a group and talk about what we highlighted, what we loved, and how we can take it and implement it into our daily lives. Because reading is what set my soul. I mean, it ain't what set my soul on fire, but I promise you right now, it grew my mind. And gosh, you guys, if y'all just grow your mind, every morning, if you'll just grow your mind, or every night, I don't care when you do it, just do it. Listening to things, growing your mind is just so amazing, and taking stuff you learn and implementing it, it sets you on fire. I will write both of y'all's names down right here, like on my little notepad. Do y'all hear Emma's music? I can't. Hold on. I'm writing y'all's names down, and I'm gonna send you the link to get in the book club because y'all commented while I'm still live. So I wrote your names down. Okay, and now I'm writing another one now. And I'm going to message you guys. And then I'll message y'all directly because y'all are watching live. And then anybody else that watches the replay, I'm going to keep writing names down, y'all. And anybody who watches the replay, I will post it. I will post the link on here. Let me get these names right down, y'all. I can't write. Do y'all hear the music my daughter's listening to? She's in there dancing. Y'all want to see that before I get off here? She is so funny when she dances. Y'all got to see her dance. Alright, I think I got everybody's name right now. So I will message everybody, and we will go from there. I am going to switch up the book club, so I will message everybody. I'll tell you what book we're doing, which I just showed you, but I can send you a direct link, so you can just click on it and get your book. I think it's like $12 or $13, so and it's really short, you guys. Look, I mean, just like super short. The chapters are super easy to get through. It worked out really great last night because me and the people that were on it had already dug in and read the first chapter because we were too excited. So I will message all of you guys every bit of that. And the thing I just want to leave you with is I'm going to show y'all Emma because she's just too funny. Maybe if she's dancing. She ain't dancing right now. I'm getting off my chair. Emma, what are you doing? Are you going to dance? Better not be watching nothing scary. Okay. Brandy, I will write down y'all's names right now, and I will also send y'all the link for the book club too. Awesome. I got a lot of names written down. I'm so excited, you guys. Are you being the type of person that you want to look up to? Are you being the type of person that the people around you need to be? I'm sorry, y'all, my leg itches. Are you being the best you for your family? I mean, It's that simple. Are you being the best you for your family? And if you're not, why aren't you? Write it down. Why are you not being the best person for your family? What would make you the best person for your family? Okay? What would make you the best person? And change it. You know what you're lacking. You know what's causing you to not be the best person. So change it. Change everything. You guys, be the person that you want to look up to. Be the person that you need to be there for you. And watch as things just start to take off for you. Yes, ma'am.
Can they see my split?
That you want them to see your split? She wants y'all to see her split. Y'all, how do you change the screen around? Why can't I do that? Oh. Yeah, bear with me, y'all. I can't. All right. She wants to show you her split. And then we're going. I am from North Carolina. Go, girl. Woo. Oh, mama can't do that. Absolutely not. No, no, no. Do your flip. Do your flip before you go. Can you show the... Watch this. She came back from Grammy and Papa's and knew how to do this. I about die. She lifts herself up. And then she just... Girl. Lord Jesus.
Can I show
Okay, Mercy.
my cartwheel?
Okay, one more thing. She wants to show you her cartwheel. Lord Jesus. Emma, I don't know what we're... She's listening to dance cardio, you guys. And she's dancing. Ain't she funny? Oh, my God. She can be a motivation in herself. Go, girl. Woo! She just learned how to do a cartwheel. I know, right? Her energy level is just like up here. I mean, just like all the time. All the time. We come back from our vacation, and I swear all I've done is answer her beck and call. Okay? All she has done is requested things from me. I don't know how many juices I've gotten. I don't know. That's all she's done is mama, 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 mom. That's all I've heard. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm changing my name. We're done. No. So me and her this morning, we had I said, we going to have a good day? And she said, I said, are you going to be demanding today? She said, She laughed. She been pretty demanding. But they've been doing good. They've done good the whole time I'm on this video, which means that is a complete win for my day. That is one miracle. Thank you. All right, you guys. So I'm going to message everybody that just said they wanted to be in the book club. I wrote everybody's name down. If you watch the replay and you decide you want to be in it, I will either message you or the link should be somewhere in these comments. I'm going to post that on there. Know that the link will include everything. I am going to make some changes. So I'm going to work on that here in a little bit. I had to clean my house first and go live with you guys because it just brings me to life. So I'm going to message everybody. I hope you join the book club. We're going to make things simpler for the book club. I'm really excited about it. So check your emails. Make sure you're looking. I'm going to send one out. And I hope everybody has an awesome day. And I will go back through. I'm going to read all the comments that I've missed so far. And I love you guys. And I hope that y'all are making decisions today that make you happy. That actually fulfill yourself, put your soul on fire, and make you happy. And if you're not making those decisions, if you're making decisions that you need to cut that music off. Okay, well, I need you to wait. One second. If you are not making decisions today that make you happy, and you're making decisions that make you miserable, change what you're doing. Change your decisions. Make a choice. Start living life happy, you guys, because you only get one. Okay? Quit being grumpy. Come here. Alright, you guys, I got some messages that come through that I got to talk about. Say, hey, do y'all see this bruise on the side of her face? I go everywhere when we talk. Look, she ran into a wall. She's mine. She's my child. She ran right into a wall. The struggle is real.
Now press it down, it hurts.
When she presses it down, it hurts. She is mine. 100%. Just when I think they can't look more like their dad,
Can I show them my ring?
they do things like that. And
Can I show them my
confirms they're mine. Oh, that's your ring. She wants to show y'all her ring that Steve got her. Ain't it pretty? She wears it every day. With such a special moment. Alright. Tell everybody, say, make good decisions.
Make good decisions, but...
Ah, that's rude. Rude. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be talking to you guys soon.
Hello.
Bye.
Bye.